Hey everyone, I'm Ryan with Talos Drones, and today going to be introducing the DJI RTK3. It is activated and everything, so pretty much first things first you want to do is just make sure you're connected. So right now we have our device, so we're using the T100 right now, going to device management, and then we're just going to select base station, and then we're going to select linking. So now once this is on and activated, we should be able to connect to our RTK3, link to it, and it's connected. Again, you want to make sure that it's activated. When it's not activated, this satellite icon will show up as red. So when it's not activated, the RTK3 will not connect to any satellites. So you just want to make sure you activate it first to be able to use it. And then, so now we are connected to our RTK, and just a quick overview. There is the RTK3, specifically when you're using it for agriculture, you want to be in base station mode. So the way to tell is the M right here is green. So that means that you're in base station mode. If you're in any other mode, it'll be yellow or blue. Those are the other two modes. To change that, you just press this 3 times. You'll hear a beep, and then the light changes to the color specific. So right now, this is, I believe, rover mode. So that's when the M is indicated as yellow. And then when it is changed to, so now we are at a blue M indicator. So when it is blue, it is in its relay mode. I will say the relay mode is specifically to enterprise drones. It's not meant for agricultural drones. So basically with the RTK3, it is only able to be functional as a RTK station, a base station. You cannot use, or I believe you cannot use the rover mode or the relay mode with the RTK3. Currently, when you're using the agricultural drones, the only option that you'll essentially need to be in is the base station mode. So you're gonna hit this again. And then change it, wait for it to load. All right, now we are back into the base station mode. So now we have our RTK3 connected. Everything's set up good. We have about 50% charge. Satellites are good. So then now is to kind of set it up in the system as well, or with the drone. So I'm going to select begin.
Relay powered off.
Cool. And now we are in our pretty much flight mode. So then going to go to settings, the RTK, and then turn on RTK positioning. Cool. RTK signal source, you want to make sure your RTK3 multifunctional station is selected, so select that. And then the precision mode should be either mainly PPP, that's precision point positioning. And then you can set your precision accuracy as well. And essentially, so it'll be calculating the location. So then essentially we just wait for the RTK mobile station to get its accuracy, get its coordinates. And once the coordinates are set, we are good to go. The RTK is done positioning itself, and as you can see right here, it says positioning status, positioning is successful. And then our current coordinates, they have the coordinates set right there. And you can actually see where our aircraft is located, so the actual coordinates of our aircraft and the coordinates of the RTK mobile station. So then once you have everything connected and set right there, you are essentially good to fly. So the purpose of the RTK is essentially for pinpoint accuracy. When you are flying based on satellites, obviously the satellites are miles up in the sky. So the accuracy for that is going to be roughly probably around like 1 to 3 feet, 3 to 5 feet even, depending on what it is. But once you are essentially using the RTK, the RTK3 is the upgraded version of the RTK2. RTK3 is essentially, but they both have the same functions. When you're using RTK, it is creating an anchor on the Earth. So pretty much rather than using the satellites, now you are using the anchor point of the RTK to provide more accuracy, more flight to your drone. So essentially that 3 to 5 feet margin of error goes all the way down to 1 centimeter. So that's pretty much what RTK in general is for. That's why we recommend it, especially if you're using something such as like spraying over orchards where there could be potential hazards in the way. When something that are like variable changes, so for example, like trees, maybe a branch might not always be there that's sticking out, and your drone, when flying normally, could hit it. You would want the RTK station to have that level of accuracy in terms of 3 to 5 feet could be the difference between crashing your drone and hitting a branch versus not. So yeah, All right, again, I'm Ryan, After Sales Manager and Analyst here at Talos Drones, and that was the introduction to the RTK3.